Tent City. This is probably where I'll stay tonight and tomorrow. All right, there it is, my Tent City setup. Camping near some friends. So, hey, I guess we'll be here for the next couple days. Today and tomorrow at least. And then heading out Saturday morning. Church that's doing some trail magic for trail days. Snacks. All right, I'm back into town for some food. There's a free dinner tonight at that church. Yeah, feeling mixed feelings about staying here for trail days. It wasn't part of the original plan, but people keep telling me it's like this important cultural event. And that, you know, if you're doing the AT, this is like kind of like some of the major views you have to climb. People come back every year to do this, and might as well check it out. Yeah, it's just like not really my speed generally. I'm not a big fan of festivals, but you know, if you're gonna do the thing, do it right, I guess. But it also feels weird like sitting still for a couple days in a row after hiking for almost 6 weeks straight. Yeah, it'll be cool. I think it'll be interesting. Gonna make some friends, but I'll try to document it for you guys. All right, so a few more people have arrived since I was here this morning. I was around 10 o'clock. They said they'd given out 400 tickets, and I'm just gonna walk around a little bit and explore them. I mean, it's like a whole thing. This is just the woods where like a lot of the parties happen, I guess.
Whatever part of the trail I want, how I want.
Because Lockstock was my favorite for a while.
Church feed.
Yeah, it holds up better.
Chicken and some other protein. So not far from the tents, they have a whole bunch of places where you can get your gear repaired. So they have like these Singer sewing machines, tent repairs and stuff like that. And I gotta get my pole fixed because it's a little bent. So, all right, so we have tons of gear companies here, like 3,600 different kinds of raffles. Lots of free things. It's definitely got started pretty early. People are getting things fixed, buying new stuff, pretty much whatever you want. You need new shoes, you need a new tent. People are here to take your money for it. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, there is White Top. Heading up there, sun's out. There's been no rain today. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, so everything's feeling pretty good. Yeah, it's been one of those days where you're just like, you're not sure if you want to sit and have a long lunch or if you want to really use the good weather to crank out miles. So I'm kind of doing both. All right, we're almost to Buzzard Rock, which is like around the top of White Top Mountain. Yeah, feeling pretty good. It's amazing like what the sun does in the prospect of setting up the tent in dry conditions. So yeah, feeling pretty good. Thinking about the week ahead, I have to be in Parisburg, Virginia, which is about 137 miles, by Saturday or Sunday, because Annie's coming to pick me up. So, gotta make some serious miles the next couple days. Looking at like maybe 20 a day for the next 6 days, 22. But if the weather stays like this, man, you can definitely do that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So keep it going. All right, up on top, Desert Rock. Beautiful. It's like, I mean, so glad I waited for the rain to pass up. And yeah, now I'm probably 7 miles from Thomas Knob Shelter, 20 miles from the day. And it's just crazy how much of a difference the sun makes. So yeah, we're just gonna go pretty good. There's the trail. Just got some excellent trail magic. It's been cool. I think there's like a lot of people who come after trail days who are like, they've hiked the trail in the past, and they like to just sit and talk about their experience and help folks out, but also like relive it through people who are doing it again. So it's pretty neat. It's always helpful. Got a couple hot dogs, and yeah, heading up the hill. Got another 4 miles till Thomas Knob. Got some cows. They seem bored by me. Tons of cow shit on the trail. And horse poop. There's supposed to be ponies around here somewhere. Ooh, 500 miles. 500 miles. Ooh, I think we have a pony. Or something much more dangerous. Go check it out. Well, I could not find whatever was making that horrible noise, but found this campsite. It's got a bear box, got some water, and yeah, I think I'm gonna set up here tonight. 500 miles. All right. So this campsite is pretty sweet. It's just sort of this like open day area where anybody can camp. And apparently there's a lot of fucking horses around, because all there is horse shit everywhere. That's what made the search for a tent hard to find. Search for a tent site. There's one over there. But I think it's pretty sweet. Looks great. Got a nice view of the mountains. Let's see if I can zoom in there. So I'm gonna set up tonight. I'm at mile 500 on the nose. I don't know. I'm supposed to meet Annie in Parisburg at the end of the week, and so gotta crush some miles. But make some dinner, make a plan, figure it out. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It's another sunrise on the mountains again. It was a beautiful night last night. It's clear. It's the first morning we woke up and it's clear. And yeah, gonna see the Grayson Highlands today. All right, 2 miles from Grayson Highlands State Park. This is kind of what we're working with today. It's beautiful open ridgeline. Lots of clouds in the lower valleys. But it's beautiful and sunny up here. So I'm thinking those clouds are gonna burn off and should be a really good day. All right, looks like we got some pony action. So the Grayson Highlands has these wild ponies. I don't know where they came from, but they're pretty cute. just kind of milling around and they're leaving poop everywhere. But hey, it's their house. Do they want a little baby one over there in the corner? Pretty neat. Cool stuff. Also found some more ponies. Pony little baby up there. What's these bad boys? They're like using them to keep down bramble and other invasives. But they've been here for a long time. I want to learn more about the history of them. Making a little lunch. Gonna make this a sustainable day. 25 miles is gonna be very long, but I think doable. I think really the only constraint is the light. But yeah, Trimpey Shelter is probably like 15 miles from here. It's 12:18 now, which makes it roughly 7.5 more hours. I mean, like, yeah, should get there with, I mean, I guess I'm taking an hour now, 30 minutes for lunch. So, plenty of time. Anyways, yeah, it's been a beautiful day. So nice. Holy cow. It's the sunny days that really make the rainy days worth it. And as much as, like, staying in Damascus put me behind schedule, I am glad that I waited out the rain there. It's going to rain again Thursday, but I mean, if I'm cranking out, like, big miles, I'm probably gonna do a night tomorrow in Marion so I can charge up my stuff, maybe do some blogging. But I can shoot for Weary Feet Hostel, which is mile 609, before Annie picks me up for the wedding. So, we'll see. And we've got some more trail magic. Again, super practical, resupplied here. And just some folks who hiked it a couple years ago, last year, and just helping out. All right, well, it's supposed to be a 25-mile day. Feeling kind of tired, so Jack and Maddie and I were gonna find a couple tent sites on the map that are like below the summit, but this is it. I'm not seeing really anywhere to put a tent. So back to the original plan. If we're going to Trimpey Shelter, it should be not too much further, I guess 2.5 miles. There just before sundown, which isn't ideal usually, but did get fed very well by Trail Magic today. Yeah, and it just puts me that much closer to my goal for the end of the week, so not too mad about it. But it was an absolutely gorgeous day and warm, probably mid-70s. And I'm about that life, so it's gonna be a sweaty tent tonight, but probably go find that truck stop in 20 miles to wash up and yeah, maybe put together some video. All right, made it to Trimpey Shelter, and it is very full. It's a lot of folks, so but I found a nice campsite, so I'll make some dinner. 5 miles today, so I'm gonna go to Marion tomorrow, recharge stuff, and yeah, just have a good time. Yeah. Good night. All right, so the end of week 7, I guess, and just doing a little debrief for the end of the video. Some challenges. I mean, the rain, because I waited it out in Damascus for so long, really wasn't that much of an issue. The real challenge, I guess, was the waiting it out in Damascus. So definitely messed up my schedule a little bit, which made me, feel kind of backed up. Kind of rushing to meet Annie for my sister's wedding. Meeting her at probably Weary Feet Hostel on Sunday, which is a lot of ground to cover. It's probably another 70 miles. So there's that. With that said, waiting out in Damascus also meant that I got to see the Grayson Highlands in the full sunlight, which was beautiful. Holy cow. No pun intended, because there were longhorn cattle and ponies. The landscape reminded me the most of like a western landscape. It was very open, lots of boulders, and lots of livestock. It was really cool, and it just, made me miss western landscapes a little bit, which was pretty cool. The weather's just been awesome last few days, especially out of Damascus. We've been very fortunate. Got to bond a lot with some of the folks I've been hiking with. A guy named Jack, Maddie, another guy named Tony. So we've been camping around each other quite a bit, and it's been a lot of fun. Annie asked me to reflect on sort of things that I'm, like whether I'm nervous or not about getting off trail for the wedding, and I'm a little nervous. I think it's going to be a logistical challenge to get back on trail. I'm going to figure that one out, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think the bigger challenge is going to be, wanting to get back on trail after having the luxuries of home and the people I love around me. When I visited Dave in Johnson City, cooking burritos in his kitchen, it just felt so like home. Cutting onions and peppers and having that kind of like control over the things you eat, and not really anywhere to be. Was really cool. So I imagine that's going to be kind of an issue. With that said, I'm very excited for the wedding. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I'm not really, Southern Virginia's been beautiful. I think Virginia takes a lot of pride in the trail here, because it's very well maintained. All the shelters have bear boxes, which is sweet. They all have privies, and they're all like relatively new. So that's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to the hike for sure. But yeah, I'm very tired, as you can probably tell. Been doing big miles in a push to meet Annie. I'm in Marion today just to charge up my stuff, which is like sort of the limiting factor to being outside. Just my Garmin and my phone and my power bank all usually, it seems like they have like a range of maybe like 3 or 4 days if I'm judicious with it. Which taking videos definitely drains the battery. So, I'm in here tonight, but it's been excellent hiking. It's probably gonna rain on Thursday, but that's about it. So I'm just gonna keep pushing. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.